Hello, and welcome to, I think it was Khazan, the first Berserker, or was it the first Berserker Khazan? It's one or the other. Anyway, this is part of my coverage for the Steam Next Fest, and I've had to kind of hit the record button right away. I've just quit the game and restarted it, because this is one of those games where it gets right into it straight away with a cutscene. Well, this was not the cutscene I had before. This looks more like a game trailer. The first Berserker Khazan. So it has taken us to the main menu this time. I literally before it went straight into the game. I'm going to also nudge it down a little bit. We'll start a new game and hopefully that'll give us the opening cutscene again. So yeah, when I first started it, it went straight into the cutscene, so I figured I'll just stop it, restart, and we'll start from the beginning again. I do prefer it when they go to the menu and then put you in. Here we are. In the 89th year of the Pel-Los Empire, the Emperor sentenced Great General Khazan and Ozma to the gravest punishment possible for crimes against the Empire. Convicted of treason, Khazan endured merciless torture, culminating in the severing of the tendons in both his arms and his exile.
So this is how a hero ends up.
You really think he's a traitor?
Shh. Quiet with that kind of talk.
Oh, avalanche. Something shot off from there as well.
last, a physical form.
So that thing's probably what caused the avalanche, and we appear to now be possessed by it. Lovely.
This one we like.
So, needless to say, we're a little bit injured. Ooh, I do like a game when it does this, like, ground deformation stuff with snow and mud.
What happened?
Or even leaving a trail of blood.
What happened? Your body, it's ours now. Our mission requires it. Surrender. Surrender to us now. You hear us. Join us. Or get out.
No! Stop!
Right. Oh.
Stop. You really want to die? Then embrace the energy of the blade if you want to live. Your body is fully healed. The power of death cannot claim you now.
I mean, we don't look healed.
Do you feel it? The energy of the netherworld. That is what flows through you. Now, join with us.
I need to find a way out of here.
And we're off. Lock on, change lock on enemy. Pressing the lock on button or attacking an enemy will lock on to a target. Pressing the lock on button again while in lock on mode will release the lock. Press the guard to use stamina to block, while guarding movement, speed and stamina recovery rate are reduced. Guarding at the right time during an attack will execute a brink guard. This action will consume a small amount of stamina to block the attack and reduce enemy's stamina or fortitude gauge. So basically a perfect parry.
Where is he?
Oh, we're already doing damage in the thousands. Well, clearly we're amazing.
Here he is!
And A to dodge. Right, after dodging we'll momentarily become invulnerable to enemy attacks. Dodge at the right moment to perform a perfect dodge. Lovely. Use Netherworld energy to recover health. Interacting with the blade nexus replenishes Netherworld energy. So in other words, it's like Estus Flask. Taking damage until stamina is fully depleted inflicts exhaustion. Exhaustion is removed once stamina is fully restored, or if damage is taken while exhausted. Health up. They are not screwing about, are they, with the damage here? This is for being a twat. I do not like being shot at while I'm fighting people. Right. Brutal attack. Be behind an unsuspecting enemy. Brutal attacks deal significant damage, in other words we can stealth kill. Walking and running can be controlled by the pressure applied to the left stick. Against exhaust, you can also use it against exhausted enemies. When we perform one, we get full stamina back. Oh, lovely. Mid-air. Press the attack button while mid-air to trigger a break fall. Lovely. Right. Iron Mac. Oh, he's got a shield. Use potent blow to break their stance, so heavy attack. And he's interrupting it, right. Twat. Right. Ooh, risk guards. So there's loot drops, as in like actual equipment. Use novel, then change hotkey items, use hotkey items. Mana lanterns and consumables can be added to hotkey slots in the gear screen, allowing for quick access during battle. Items assigned to hotkeys can be used by pressing the designated button. The first mana lantern you acquire is assigned automatically, but additional items can be added or swapped as needed.
A tear, a soul, accept it. It will give us strength. Now you too will hear the memories of the dead.
Right, and away we go. What have we got here? We can use those to upgrade our stats at the Blade Nexus. Okay. Two attributes. Boop. Boop. Let's just check. Vitality, yeah, we'll upgrade health a lot. Strength upgrades health a little bit, attack damage a lot, and receives stamina damage is decreased, and it also puts up, actually vitality puts up all your resistances. Lovely. Always good solid ones to start with, just health and damage. Hard to go wrong with them. Okay, so it's opening up. We can go left or right now. I noticed. Oh, he's noticed, hasn't he? That archer is gonna really get us here, isn't he? Mine now.
I need to see my daughter.
Some enemies require a charged attack to break their stance. While potent blows won't break their stance, attacking repeatedly once their stance is broken will keep them down, allowing us to deal significant damage. It's a big potent blow, then hit him and hit him and hit him. Got it. We're also a bit low on health, so... we're staggered in that. Oh! I was trying to break distance to heal. Okay, get another go. And gone. Ah, we got exhausted. Right, I've decided I hate that mechanic. You get exhausted and then you just kind of stand there half asleep. Right, we'll go being fancy with it, trying to do heavy attacks. They're kind of crap. And we've died. We're getting there. Right, well, they're dead. Right. Corpse over there. Can I just leave? I apparently can. Okay, required, let's see, endurance, stamina recovery rate, and it also increases stamina by a lot, but also gives us a smidge of health. Willpower is stamina recovery, guard, stamina damage decrease, proficiency. It seems everything gives you a little bit of health at least. Obviously vitality gives you a big boost. Proficiency is damage to the enemy's stamina gauge, and it decreases dodging stamina cost. Willpower is stamina recovery, and guard stamina damage decrease. We take less damage from blocking to our stamina bar. It also gives us 5 attack damage. What? But strength only gives us +2? What? How is that? What? How does that make sense? So you actually want willpower to upgrade attack, okay. And then endurance is stamina bar. Right, I want stamina bar. That's what I want. And he's gone. Big fella. Let's go again. Ow. Oh my god. Right. Heal up and okay, come on. My stamina's low. Yeah. Basically, if you run out of stamina versus him, you die instantaneously. So it's all about stamina management. I mean, I know Souls-like games are normally pretty heavy on the stamina management, but this is a bit much. It's all about stamina. It's nothing else. It's just stamina. That's all there is. There we go, finally got him. And he hit us twice then. Might as well just give up. Try it again at this rate. Yeah, of course he hit me and I didn't get him. Yeah, and I kind of just giving up. Right. Come on. Heavy attack. But we've taken damage, so now we've got only 2 heals. We might as well start again, but I'll give it a go. And then we just stand there like a moron. So we use a bit too much puff up. Okay. Right. I hate that when you just run out of stamina just before the end, and so you literally just collapse in front of them and let them get 3 hits on you. It's so annoying. Yeah, fuck it, we'll give it a go, but I'm gonna try blocking this time. Let's try blocking rather than thing is, you'd think for a perfect block I'd be rewarded with some kind of really big opening in which I can do a lot of damage. No. Oh, is that a... Hey, finally. So the trick with that guy, it seems, if you keep getting perfect blocks and parries and stuff, then what happens is it wastes his stamina bar so that then you can kill him. Right. I don't have a jump button yet, do I? So I can't climb up and get that stuff up there, can I? If there is anything. Okay. No, we can't like do a dodge over there. We just kind of slide off the edge if we attempt. So let's scramble around here. Ow, ow, ow! Let me bloody move, you fucking thing. There we go, got the git. Yeah, it wouldn't let me jump down here or move back or out then for some reason. Being weird about it. You've destroyed mysterious energy emitting ore. Does it do something? Do I get something for it? Question as well is, do I go this way or that way? I'm assuming this one just to get that, but that said, it keeps going. Hello? Right. I assume that the tutorial is going to tell me about equipping gear soon, but I'm guessing that that area we were at, or that other route might have been the... Yeah, I'm guessing that that leads to some kind of loot or something then, because this seems to be the way forwards, so... If this is the way forwards, what the hell are you doing here? Is that where that guy went to then? Disappeared off the face of the earth. Then just appears back here after a while. So I'm going to say I'm sure there were two of them. And one just disappeared. Whatever. So yeah, this was a dead end with some loot. I always hate that. They give you two routes. Neither of them are obviously the way to go forwards. One of them you know is going to have loot. And then you find out that the one you decide to go down is the way forward. You have to go all the way back and get the loot. And, so then you end up doing all this. Right, now we've traipsed all the way back there. And we have upgrade stats. So strength will give us a teeny little bit of attack damage. Endurance will give us a nice bit of stamina, but not tons. But will apparently gives us 5 attack damage. So I guess will is the way to go. Also, can I like... Oh. We'll give it a moment. Right, gear. Because we're going to say we've been picking things up. And it's not told me how to do anything with them yet, so I'm just going to... Now, do these... Let's see. And the hound ones give us some extra stats. Oh, set attributes. So this is a set piece. Okay. And yep, they all show up on my character. Wonderful. Exactly what I wanted to see. Weirdly placed monkeys. I'll be honest, I've never heard of monkeys outside of the jungle or the savannah and that. The idea of monkeys in the Arctic is a bit far-fetched, but okay. Evil monkeys. 'Cause why not? That looks precarious. I was right not to go on top of it. You were trying to tempt me there, wasn't it? With the, ooh, look, you could get a backstab on him. Ooh, you want to, right? No. I see what you're doing, game. Right, we can't go along here or anything, so it looks like we're going down this way. And remember the down attack button. Boop. Okay, it's definitely trying to like throw me off the edge, isn't it? Ow. Ow. Okay. Did these all get killed by the monkeys? Okay. Saltaire dust. Or is it saltier dust? Oh dear. Maybe we avoid this fight. Nope.
Very Yetis here. Everyone run.
Nope, 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 nope. Let me jump down there. I hate that you can't dodge off them. Fucking monkey bastard. Heal. Come on. Fucking prick. Pissing me off now, that guy. Oh! Oh, they're solving my problems for me. Or at least they will be for the next 5 seconds. I like that you can do that. That's interesting. Oh, it's pissed. I think them actually managing to stop it was a fluke. Well, I actually managed to get its stamina bar might have been a fluke. Mind you. Oh no, here we go. Ah, the archer hitting that wall. That's what the problem was. And they don't do much damage to each other, do they? If the archer can figure his shit out, he might be able to run in and get a hit on that Yeti. Not the biggest threat here, pal. Yeah, you go for the Yeti. Go, 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 go. Run, 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 run. Ow. Run, run, run. Come on, one more. Go for it. Ow. Can I not get back up here? I cannot. Annoyingly. But it did solve the Yeti problem. Problem now is I've got no heals and I'm on half health.
Help! Help me!
Well, that doesn't bode well. Alternatively, oh, he's got a great sword. Now we just dash out. They'll deal with the big Yeti. You might want to go on Team Yeti for a little while, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna let the Yeti just fight them off here. Because if he manages to get their stamina bars down, I could go and execute one of them. Because I don't fancy fighting all three at once. I think that's a good way to die. Dodge! Dodge! Can I get this now? Interact with various terrain features such as carts, ladders and trees to create shortcuts. Okay, we don't have to be out of combat to use this. An identification tag used for scouts, okay. Hey! We cheesed it, but it worked. See, this is the thing now. It's like 50%, 50 stamina, right? It's not a whole lot. It's like it's not stamina. 50 health. It's not bad. It's decent, and you get all those resistances as well. Like vitality is a good upgrade, but 20 odd stamina is kind of pathetic. It's like you're getting half as much with stamina, and yet stamina seems to be way more important. But then attack well, when you go strength, you barely get any attack damage. And just it's. But then you go willpower, you get 5 attack and some stamina bonuses. It's like, what? How is this that good? As well as the bonus health and things. I don't see why any other attribute would be as good as willpower. It seems to be all too powerful compared to the others. Ooh, that one was getting smacked about a bit. Then his health recovered. Get him. And we got him. Right. And that's about that. Health is at half, so we'll just get a heal. Right. Okay. Now to fight the mystery monster in the cave. Oh, it's not a yeti. It's a bear. And we get a good start. Well, triple parry, that'll do it. Get exhausted. Ow. It's a very good job that I snuck up on him and got all that damage at the start, because we were not doing much damage then. Like, we were hitting him and it was not doing a lot. We can get some defense there. We can get... Ooh, Hound Top. So we'll get a damage increase because we've got 2 Hound gear now. Not got any leggings yet. Apparently we've found a talisman now. There it is. Against beasts we get 10 extra attack damage. And there's extra things here. Temporarily increases stamina recovery rate. Restores 300 health and grants 400 lacrima. Removes frost and frostbite effects. When thrown, deals fire damage. Deals damage to an enemy when thrown. That's just a rock. And temporarily grants fire attributes to weapons. guess stamina and health. Sure, we'll use some stuff. Oh! You almost look like one of the guards now. Well, obviously gear on. Where do we go? Was this entirely optional? Oh, didn't mean to do that. Where do we go? Oh, you know what? I think when we push that cart down... Yeah, there's a route this way. This is my bear coat. I just made it. Guess what I made it from? Time to get a new one. I'm turning you into a pair of boots. Okay, here we go. What about like a 4 or 5 combo? And then an almost unavoidable grab.
Peace at last.
Oh, so it leaves it at the door of the boss. Okay, that's nice, so you don't have to keep going in until you beat the boss. Let's spend some. We don't quite have enough for 2. Right. Keep doing willpower, I guess. Ow. Okay. His stamina bar is beginning to drain. And I hate that. Okay, we're getting there. And he's done that again. The unavoidable insta-kill fuck you move. Lovely. I love it when bosses have those. I really do. Like, there's almost no wind up on it or anything. He just suddenly goes rah, and then he's just diving on your face. So I don't particularly appreciate that one. We've nearly got enough for a level. Right. Why did it not let me? I pressed. I think it's because I was locked onto a different target. It wouldn't let me do the execution on him. Whatever. It's halfway there. Oh, Hound Gauntlet. Nice. Have I got some boots as well? We have. Right. Well, that's a nice little power-up for us then. I'm betting we'll get a level from that. We'll drop it into stamina. Well, endurance. I think the trick with him is definitely parries or the dodges. Get a full combo in there. So that is a nasty attack. Managed to stay out of way of it then. I think we need to just move backwards when he does it. He's a quarter down. Cross build up. Lovely. Okay, inventory. Removes frost and frostbite. Oh, God's sake, hang on. Can I like unregister these from the... Yeah, can I unregister from there? Right, there. Put on the... So it'll have to be... this water cleanse potion, I guess. I don't know where I got them from, but I'm apparently going to need a lot of them now. Healing. Ah. And then he's gone and do that. No, got him to half. Yeah, that affects the entire arena. I don't know what we're supposed to do against that. I've tried blocking, I've tried dodging, yeah. Right, I think we're going to call it there for this. Because we're at the hour mark and I'm thinking how many times I'm going to bash my head against the wall here. Yeah, just to like get it finished and that. But I would say initial impressions, mixed bag with this. It's very much trying to be Dark Souls. It's even got the whole like you pause it and it's not really paused thing going for it, hasn't it? Oh yeah, that troll thing's going over here. It's how to put it. Lots of games have tried to be Dark Souls. I guess the only way we can truly pause it is by using this, isn't it? Right. A lot of games have tried to be Dark Souls, literally like skin it and wear it as a suit. And most of them fail. I will admit, most of them fail. They end up being some kind of poor imitation. And I don't think this is any different. It's got a gear equip system, like Dark Souls. And I guess I should stop saying like Dark Souls. It's like Elden Ring now, isn't it? That's the latest one. But it's got a gear equip system, okay. This is about a specific character, so, you know, and I guess that means it'll probably have a better story. There's that going for it. But that does mean you don't get a character creation. Which I do think a lot of developers just kind of sideline the idea of character creation in an RPG. I personally think it's one of the most important things to have, but that's my opinion. I always think, you know, what's the point of playing a role-playing game if you don't get to play as your character? You know, it's like, I mean, it's fair enough if you have a really specific story and it's very story driven, you know, and you're wanting to tell us a story about a specific character, which it seems is the case here, but I always like a good character creator. The combat is fine. It's definitely a lot quicker paced than something like Elden Ring or Dark Souls or something. It's definitely more faster paced. It's closer to, say, God of War than it is Elden Ring. You know, it's kind of somewhere between the two, but leaning more that way. That said, from what I've seen, the combat seems to be very stamina management heavy. Very, very much so. Because literally, if you run out of stamina, your guy just stands there like a goddamn moron and just lets enemies hit him while he drools all over them. It's really stupid. I genuinely hate the mechanic, and it feels quite punishing. Like, yeah, it feels like playing God of War with the stamina gauge from Dark Souls. That's what it feels like I'm doing. I feel like I'm playing God of War, but with a stamina gauge, right? God of War does not have a stamina gauge, right? And a lot of games in that kind of sort of genre of combat, because when it comes to combat in games, you tend to, like third-person combat, you tend to go down one of two avenues. You either have what you'd call, you know, your sort of Souls-like stamina management, more realistic and grounded combat, right? In which case it's very straightforward, but you lose out on like the flashiness and things like that. You haven't got all these crazy flashy moves and doing all this cool stuff. It's more realistic, it's more tactical, it's more about managing your stamina and your resources, right? Or you can have the cool flashy combat that you see in God of War, and more recently, like last year, I was playing Stellar Blade. That had very flashy combat. You know, you were doing flips and twirls and running around with this katana everywhere. But you kinda can't really, like, this is trying to do a bit of both, where you've kinda got that sort of combo combat with different moves and things that you get from something like God of War, but then it's combining it with Dark Souls, and it just doesn't feel great. It feels like it kind of executes both of them poorly. Mostly again just because of the stamina gauge. Honestly, I think you could probably put like 50% extra on that stamina gauge, and the game would be better for it. Or just make it so that when you add stamina to your character, it's more meaningful. I mean, I might be talking out my ass. Maybe when you're 3 hours in and you've put another 10 points into stamina, maybe it's fine by then. But at the moment in the demo, it feels a bit, you're just out of puff constantly. Like the problem with this is that in the combat, then it leads to, basically, if you aren't getting perfect blocks and perfect dodges, right, then it costs you a lot of stamina to execute these moves, which then prevents you from properly capitalizing on the opening that you've created by withstanding the enemy attack. So if you're not getting perfects, you can attempt to attack, but you'll run out of stamina. Then you'll stand there like a drooling moron, and then you'll die. Or you can, if you don't get the perfects, you can just keep blocking and parrying normally until hopefully you eventually get one. Unless the enemy just keeps relentlessly attacking and then they just kill you, but it seems to be very much about getting perfect parries, perfect blocks and things in order to be able to beat enemies, especially the more especially like the bigger enemies, the more intimidating ones, and they all do a lot of damage. Like, that's another thing. Like, everything hits you like a truck. it's like right at the beginning of Elden Ring type squishy, you know, where everything hits you for about half your health. And again, maybe I'm talking out my arse because we're right at the beginning here. Maybe I am, and maybe later on, every time you get hit, you won't need to immediately stop everything and heal. Maybe you'll be able to take more than 2 hits. But at the moment, you don't seem to be able to. Now, all those are kind of complaints about just the general sort of state of the combat. Aesthetics wise, it looks fine. You've got this like anime aesthetic-esque with the anime aesthetic sort of thing going with the characters, and then it's like in this photorealistic environment, which is an interesting choice, but it works well enough. No complaints. The stylized look does make it more striking and that. And it's definitely going down the route of plenty of gore. It does make me wonder if we're going to see some like dismemberment and things later on, you never know. But I know I think there's an issue with that in Japan if you're trying to get anything like dismemberment into a game or and so on. So, assuming this is from, you know, since it's got that anime aesthetic, it might not be. But assuming it's from around that part of the world, they might forego things like dismemberment for that reason. The big gripe I've got is the boss fight, though, and it's probably why I'm not going to continue on to finish the end of this. Just mid-boss fight, introducing, like, a giant unblockable killer attack, and there's nothing on it. It's just like, oh, if you're standing it, you freeze to death. There's this one consumable you've got 3 of that'll actually clear that, and they don't replenish between between fights, so good luck. And also, if you get hit by it, you know, that's if you survive it, that you got by the frost. But if you get hit by it, by the way, it's unblockable, you just die. I mean, I don't know if it just glitched out the first time because I was blocking, and the second time I tried to dodge, and neither seemed to work, and it seems to hit a massive area. There's also that grapple that he does, where there's pretty much no goddamn warning on that. It just kind of roars and then it just on you. There's a bit of homing on it, like he curves to the sides a bit when he does that. So it's very difficult to get out of the way. The one time I did manage it, I think it's because I moved backwards, and so could get enough distance away that it wouldn't hit. But if he ends up going for it when you're close by to him, which you're going to be, because, you know, we're using melee weapons, it's not like I've got a bow, then he's just going to get you. So it seems difficult to avoid. So he's got a bunch of really big, nasty attacks that he just starts throwing out at you during the fight that are nigh on impossible to avoid. It doesn't tell you anything about status effects, and suddenly you've got one. And then you're dead. And it kills you in one. There's no chance to learn from this and figure out, oh, I have to do this to get out of the way. Or, oh, that big area of effect thing only affected half the arena. Oh, I have to move to the side. It's like, no, I looked, it affected everything. Everything was covered in ice. I don't know. There wasn't anything in the arena I can stand behind. Blocking it didn't help. So I'm at a bit of a loss, and I don't want to spend 20 minutes trying to figure it out. But yeah, so it seems rough. Seems very rough. I think this will just be another one of those Souls-likes that comes and goes, and it just ends up being another kind of pretender to the throne. The thing is, I'd say that's not always a bad thing, and more in the genre is good. Good, healthy competition, and it does mean that, you know, Souls-like games will continue to improve, because, well, yeah, if there's more of them and they're all competing, they'll have to stay on their A game. So it's good to have it. But I don't think this is going to go very far. I don't know when exactly it releases, but we're about to get Elden Ring Night Reigns, so it probably won't. I don't think it'll find footing, but we'll see. You never know, maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe after this boss fight it really opens up and you get into all kinds of shenanigans and it's actually a really good game. I wouldn't know, but from this snippet, I'm not particularly impressed. And there's nothing that it's doing that other Souls-like aren't. Right. I think now it'll probably show us that trailer again. And yeah, funnily enough there were a lot of blood, but I'm not seeing any dismemberment, which you think there would be in a game like this, but apparently not. So there you go, the first Berserker, Khazan, aka Anime Souls, coming whenever, it didn't say. Right, thank you very much for watching. This has been part of my coverage for the Steam Next Fest for February 2025. More to come up on the channel, there should be a playlist up as well. This you can, as with all the others, you can get them in the Steam Next Fest, though I think by the time this is uploaded that will have ended by now. But some do keep their demos up for a little while afterwards, so you might be able to still pick it up if you want to give it a try yourself. You can hit the subscribe if you want to keep up with my coverage of the Next Fest, and again, there's a playlist if you want to see the whole lot of everything that I've been covering. More to come up on the channel. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you in future videos. I'll see you then.